What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you be in the loop. Also, if you have not done so already, you want to click the link under this video and join the GETO Boys Reloaded podcast. Talk about information and instructions. I can guarantee you, family, if you tune in, you're going to learn something. You're going to find something unusual. You're going to have some information there that can help you in your daily life, might help you get out of major jam while we bring in information and instructions every single Monday. That's when the episodes drop, fam. Every Monday, new episodes. But if you want to check out the visuals, you can check out clips all through the week on our YouTube channel. Click that link in the description to take you to any platform that you might check out your podcast on. It also take you to our YouTube channel. Going straight on in on this one. So we got this dude named Ryan Bartels. He is a textbook uncivilized mutt and bully. He was on a train in New York, and he was bullying this woman because the woman was wearing a mask. This dude stood over this woman and, berated her. And he's yelling out 1776 and all of this type of stuff. And then he had a buddy with him that also was backing him up, He's hanging off in the back, backing him up. This dude, he really is, he's not an oddball. He's not an exception. He's pretty much the rule in America, where you have bullies from all walks of life, bullies who try to ride on people who they feel is weaker than they are. This dude had a bus full of men on it, looked like able-bodied men, but he goes straight to the old lady with the mask. And there were also men on the bus, on the train with masks on. Why he didn't try any of them? He went straight to the soft target. He went straight to an old lady. And worse than all of that, fam, how all of those men just stood by and just watched and did nothing. Now, I know we living in some strange times. We have women screaming equal rights on all fronts. They want to play sports that men play. They want to be in the military, and they want to do anything that a man does. They want to be construction workers. They want to box. They want to just do everything that men do. And a lot of women are saying they don't even want chivalry anymore. They don't appreciate a man opening the door. This is not all, but there are a number of women. This is a large movement of women who don't want a man to do anything. They say, I can do anything on my own. And some men are taking exception to that. Now, I'm just not one of those men. I'm not there yet, fam. I understand, I understand pretty much how a lot of dudes feel about that situation where you got women out there that are saying I can do anything that a man can do, but those are really not women who like men. I'm gonna just be straight up with you, fam. And I'm not saying all of them, but I'm just saying a majority of those women, they're not women who want to have a man in their life, a steady man in their life, a husband, a father. They're not women who pursue the traditional relationships. So the water gets a little, it gets a little choppy you know, the lines get a little blurred, and the dudes, they tend to lump all of these women in one, one batch. And they forget that there are a lot of women who are okay, with those traditional roles. I think that it's important to say that a lot of dudes have not held up to their end of the traditional role. And this is why the lines are so blurred. A lot of women are going out there getting their own money, and because they don't trust men to hold them down. They've seen their mothers or grandmothers or whatever be left for the other woman, and it scares the hell out of them. So a lot of them just like, you know what, man, I'm finna go get my own bag. I'm finna go get an education. I'm finna go do this, and I ain't gonna rely on no man, and blah, blah, blah. And, and ain't nothing wrong with that. The problem comes in when there's no balance, you see? And then that's where, men start tripping, and, it's, so now you got this big old gender war going on where, it's everybody for themselves. Men, it's like you got a lot of men who feel like, hey, man, they on their own. They want to be like a man. They want to act like a man. Defend yourself like a man. You want to do everything else a man do. Defend yourself like a man. And, and then women on the other end are saying, well, I got to do everything and on my own or whatever, I'm going to go get me a gun. I'll defend myself. I don't need no man. But again, fam, that is not a majority of women. That's still not a majority of women. But I do suspect that a lot of those dudes that were on that bus, well, at least a few of those dudes that were on that bus had that in the back of their mind. They had the whole women's lib thing in the back of their mind, that feminism thing in the back of their mind. But there were other dudes on that, fam. I'm going to just tell you straight up. There were other dudes on there that was just straight up cowards. Straight up cowards. I'm going to go and say it, fam. There were some dudes on there that were just straight up cowards. They will say, see, a lot of these cats, they'll pretend that the reason why they won't assist the woman is because, hey, man, they want to be a man, women's rights and da-da-da, women have always wanted rights. Women have always fought for rights. So what happened? It ramped up, it ramped up over the last several years. But women have always fought for equal rights. So that ain't like it just started happening overnight. Fam, I'm just going to tell you straight up, I just believe that there are a number of dudes are just cowards. There are some dudes that just say, man, they want to be a man, act like a man, protect yourself like a man. But the majority of these dudes that I'm looking at, fam, I'm just going to tell you straight up, I think a lot of these dudes are just cowards, For me, I have a problem with that video because I just don't want to live in a world where men can just attack women and other men just sit back and just watch, like what happened on that bus. And then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking also, what if there was a black man that was berating that woman? How many of those men would have just sat back and watched? I'm not sure. Maybe all of them. Maybe all of them would have got up. I don't know. It's the $63,000 question. I just can't get that. I'm just not there, fellas. All you guys out there who are already all the way there, I'm just not there, man. I'm not there where, I can just sit back and watch bullies, push over, a 60-something-year-old woman, and then, you have some people say, well, it was a white woman and, white people are always messing with us. And, she might be a racist and da-da-da. Well, she might not be a racist. That's the thing. So just taking it from the surface, I'm gonna look at it from a human standpoint. Just off the surface, it's a woman, it's an elderly woman that's being attacked. And just my manly instincts would tell me to do something. Like, now I'm not a fool. I'm not just gonna jump right on in and just start, swinging on dude or whatever. Everybody packing these days, so I'm not just gonna do that, but I will assess the situation. And after I assess the situation, I will take action. I am going to take action. I can guarantee you that. I just can't see myself just sitting back watching a woman be attacked, and especially an elderly woman be attacked, and not do anything about it. I would have been that one dude on the bus, on the train that would have just went on and did something. It's just hard for me to get there, fam, that we gonna, like, at some point it's gonna be your sister. At some point it's gonna be your mama. At some point it's gonna be your grandmother. It's gonna get worse and worse. You do understand this, right? It can only get worse. It's not gonna get better all by itself. It's not gonna get better by itself. We have to take action. If we want it to get better, we have to take action. It's not gonna happen by itself. Right now, everybody's sitting back like, hey, man, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Then at one point, some point, it's going to hit your doorstep. It's going to happen to your sister. It's going to happen to your cousin. It's going to happen to your best friend. It's going to happen to your mama, your grandmama, your great-grandmama. These motherfuckers ain't got no respect for nothing out here. So they don't give a damn. They don't know it's your sister, your mama, your grandmama, your auntie. They don't know that. And they don't give a damn. So you got to make them give a damn. You got to make them put some respect on it. You got to put something on their asses. Oh yeah, let me tell you something, fam. After I had assessed the situation, my first mind is, okay, it's two of them. So I got to throw my best punch. I got some good punches. I'm going to throw a knockout punch. I got that first one. First of all, the first one, he's going to be the easiest one because he's going to be the easiest one because he'll never see it coming. Any one of them, I can get any one of them. But the second one, just to keep myself out of jail, I would strike the first one first. And then when the second one come with it, then I'll go in and I'll put that combination together, you know what I'm saying? And boom, 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 boom. I can get him on up out of there. But the first one, I'd have got him. Oh, I would have got it. It would have been a knockout, been a textbook knockout punch, one hit or quitter. I can guarantee you, I would have hit him on the chin, hit him in the temple, chin, fractured that face. I'd have done something just really, really foul to him. Got him on out of the way. Soon as his partner react, any type of little motion toward me, ding, ding, fries and shake. That's what I would have done. I'm just not built. I'm not built like that. I'm not these new cats. I'm not built like these new cats, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool. Call me old school. Call me what you want to call me, but you ain't gonna call me a coward. I bet you can never call me a coward. Call me anything you want to call me. Can't call me a coward. My record is, I ain't just got records in the store. I got a record downtown. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, my get down is documented. I ain't got to make nothing up. It's documented. And you walk through these streets anywhere, you ask anybody out of Houston, Texas, anybody around here, hell, even outside of Houston, Texas, I done put in work all around this country. So, but ask the ones, ask them. They'll tell you. I'm not playing. I wouldn't play no games like that, man. I would do the same thing to that fool that I would want somebody to do to a fool that attacked one of mine. Disrespect my grandmother, my mother, my sister, my daughter. Where the fucking men at? You fucking cowards all over the place. I can't stand you motherfuckers. Where y'all come from? Who the fuck raised you? This shit it just blows my mind, man. It just trips me out how dudes just sit back and film and laugh and giggle and watch women just being attacked. Like I said, I understand, fam. You know, some of these women they looking for action, they looking for contact. So you got to assess the situation on a case by case basis. You don't just go jumping into no situation. You assess it, see what's going on. Boom, okay, boom. You know, you got some women they out there they killers. Some women are they you know they pulling that thing back and everything. I mean, they swinging, they studding up the dudes and swinging all that stuff. They starting fights and everything, you know. So that's the situation. You got to, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to let her deal with that. But an old lady just sitting on a bus minding her business. The trip part about dude said, I respect freedom. He respect freedom, but he don't respect her freedom. You know, you see how stupid they sound? He's an anti-masker. So he respects his freedom to be an anti-masker. Why he can't respect her freedom to be pro-mask, to be a pro-masker? Why he couldn't respect that if he respect freedom? See, this is what they do. These type of dudes, that they switch up based on what they getting out of it. They switch up based on what's convenient. When it's convenient for them, they switch it up. It's just like you got these people out here, these people in law enforcement or whatever, and politicians who say I'm pro cop. We're a nation of laws. Meanwhile, they breaking every law in the book. But because they got a certain status, they're protected and their friends protect them. So they use the laws to punish everybody else and protect themselves. Going into the comments. Angie Reed, what's up? Who is that? Rakia? Rakia. Love you. What up? What's up, Willie Ferguson? We got a troll, y'all. And you know I got to block them. Why do we block trolls? Because trolls are hoes. Got to get them up out of there, man. Get them up out of there. What's up, Jacob Carlin? What it look like? I see some people writing in caps, fam. No offense, but writing in all caps is my pet peeve. It makes my head hurt. I feel like you're yelling at me. So please bring it down, dropping down a few notches, fam. Unlock your cap key. Let's have a sensible, calm conversation. How about that? What's up, Rick Owens? I see you. I see you, Rick. Robert Thompson. MTG. MTG. MTGV TV. Show some love to the newest member of the Willie D Live channel, fam. MTGV TV. Corey McKenzie. What's up, Corey? Clyde Mitchell. CFM Jr. Is that Delano King? What's up, Delano? BB. What up, BB? Kareem Hood. Show some love to the newest member of the Willie Live channel, fam. Corey Thomas is in the building. What's up, Corey? Mary Sterling. Beneath the Sewers. Yeah, I'm telling you, fam. There are a lot of uncivilized mutts roaming this country. I mean, they're everywhere. They're all over the place. They're in every city. Don't think because you up top, you safe. You're on the East Coast, West Coast. No matter where you are, the uncivilized mutts are there. Because you know why? The whole energy is coming from management, the U.S. government. The politicians are uncivilized mutts. And it's trickling down. It's trickling down to everything. The politicians run it, fam. The politicians and the businessmen, these corporations, they run it. They run it. They run everything. And it's so many uncivilized mutts. And it just trickles on down to everybody else. You know, it trickles on down into law enforcement. It trickles on down into the clergy, into medicine, education, construction, transportation, science, technology. I mean, it's bad. It's bad on all levels. The leadership, a bunch of crooks. It's going to get worse. You know why it's going to get worse? Because we live in a society where the bad come first. Damn principles and morals and integrity, that don't mean nothing. We live in a society where people don't care about nothing but getting money. And they don't respect nothing but blood and money. That's it. It's going to get worse. Now, if you want to live in a society where a woman can't even be at a supermarket without getting knocked out, smacked up, keep on doing nothing. Keep doing nothing. If you want to change it, got to take action. Action got to be swift. This uncivilized mutt, Ryan Boytel, they say he used to work at CarMax. That's his last job. Some woman saw him and tracked down mama and his sister and told them what he did. So I'm sure if he has a job, he'll probably be fired by tomorrow. Not probably, he'll be fired by tomorrow. He'll probably go in tomorrow and they'll be like, yeah, Ryan, about that little incident on the train the other day. Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go. And rightfully so. Fancy polka dots in the building. What up? Jackie Blue, what up? Castaway. David Channel. David Levitt's channel. Huh. Sister Soul, Sister Soul. Welcome the newest member to the Willie D Live channel, fam. The magical magician is in the building. Magical magician. Jay Woods. Fam, if you have not checked out the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast yet, there's a link in the description. You can join, you can subscribe. Make sure after you check it out, you rate it, comment, share, put it in their face. That's how we get that top spot. You dig what I'm saying? That's how that algorithm works. When you rate it, when you share, when you comment, when you do all of those things, it helps with our positioning. So there's a link in the description. Just click on that link. It'll take you to whatever platform that you watch your podcast on. It'll also take you to our YouTube channel where you can subscribe and check out the clips, the daily clips on the podcast. Now, this week, man, Tommy Davidson went off. Like this Tommy Davidson episode, man, Tommy Davidson got a movie, man. I mean, he got a cold-blooded story. So you might want to check that out for sure. If you're checking out anything, if you're on YouTube checking out anything, if you're on not just YouTube, but if you're on the internet checking out anything, any type of podcast or videos or something, you're doing yourself a major disservice if you're not checking out that Tommy Davidson interview on the Ghetto Boys podcast. Go to Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast, type in Tommy Davidson interview, and watch what I tell you. He has just one of the greatest stories I've ever heard in my life, and his spirit is so good. He got a real infectious spirit. The dude is the truth, and he came from the bottom to the top, and lost it all, and then got back on top. The dude got a hell of a story. That show that Tommy Davidson used to be on Living Color, when Tommy Davidson used to play the cook, and he hit the bell and to let him know that the food was there, and he shut that window real quick. Man, that's funny as hell. Boy, Tommy Davidson had some iconic roles on In Living Color, man. That was some good stuff. And he's still funny. Yeah, we ain't got no spam. We ain't got no. Tommy Davidson was funny as hell. That Living Color was a piece. That Living Color was a masterpiece. Like every single role. It's a trip. Living Color was so much better than Saturday Night Live, but Saturday Night Live still running. It's crazy, man. Like In Living Color was like they couldn't miss. Like every single episode was super dope. I mean, just high level jokes, back to back to back to back to back. What up, Donnie? Yeah, okay. I think that's my time, fam. Again, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that video. There's a link in the description for you to check out the video if you haven't seen it. But I'm talking about the dude on the train who bullied the old lady. Textbook coward. He bullied the old lady, but there were men. The damn train was full of men, and he didn't say anything to any of those other men, not one word. And there was other men on the train with masks on, but he didn't try them. He targeted the old lady, the old defenseless lady. There's so many cowards like that in America. It's a coward culture. That's what it is. America is a coward culture. That's right. A bunch of cowards. And some of them think that being a bully don't make them a coward. You know, beating up people or shooting somebody, for the hell of it, don't make them a coward. Yeah, anybody can shoot. Anybody can kill. Some little 2-year-old girl accidentally killed her mama a few days ago. Anybody can be a killer. Anybody can be a killer. Being a killer don't make you a man. Being a killer don't make you real. What you killing for? What you do it for? Was it honorable? Like, is it something that people, when you die, people gonna say, man, damn, man, he went out like a soldier. That's how you do it, man. They're gonna put your name in the history books. People gonna grow up wanting to be like you. They're gonna brag about you. They're gonna keep your name alive. Or when you die, are they gonna look at your name in shame and people gonna try to disassociate themselves with your name? People gonna look at you like a sucker, a first-class sucker, somebody who threw it all away, took a life for nothing. That's how I see most of this going down. Most of the killings and stuff I see going down in America, that's what it be about, nothing. What can you say, fam? I will say this. You got to bully bullies. If you don't hear nothing else I said, remember that. You have to bully bullies. They don't understand nothing else. Till next time, fam. No more talk.